how can I be countercultural when I work in a toxic work environment? It's draining, and there are no fellow Christians with very little fruit or encouragement. And I think this also speaks to the stay-at-home mom as well.
Yeah. That's a toxic environment.
See you. Very little fellow.
Stop throwing up all these toxins on me.
Without fellow Christians.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, that's the best opportunity, the best place to be countercultural. I mean, no fellow Christians, toxic. Well, there's your opportunity to be countercultural. Right there, clearly what that question assumes is you need support. So support from others who know you, love you, and are in your corner. You can't do that alone. So they might not, and you can pray, right, that God would bring some of these believers into your work environment. But if he doesn't, you've got church family and friends to support you. But if God's put you there, you go there knowing that God's put you there and that he's with you. And it sounds like a great opportunity to deepen and enrich your prayer life and to get creative.
Yeah, and I think what a powerful witness. If you're in a highly competitive sort of dog-eat-dog work culture, and you become known as the person who actually shares credit for the things that get done, who makes opportunities for the people, quote unquote, below you to get to do things that otherwise they maybe wouldn't get to do. Yeah. I mean, you become the object of what a friend of mine calls the doggy head tilt. I used to have a Labrador, and Labradors always they do this whole little this little doggy head tilt. If if you're in an environment of competition and you're a person of generosity, everybody does the doggy head tilt. If you're in an environment of criticism and everybody's taking everybody down, and you're the person that actually speaks words of encouragement and edification, like you become the object of the doggy head tilt. I think you have to be careful because that environment can, get you down too. And then you start taking all that junk from work and you come home and now you're taking it out on your kids and your spouse and everything else. So you do want to be wise. But boy, you can really have a pretty incredible witness by being different. And if there's not Christians right there with you, well, make sure you line up 5 of your friends who you're going to ask to pray for you regularly, and you're on the phone with them at lunch, and you're texting them throughout the day, and you're constantly asking people to be praying for you. But you have an incredible opportunity. Figure out what are the key idolatries that are making that work so toxic, and then how do you act in complete opposition to that? Because you will then be the person who is the object of the doggy head tilt.
Yeah. I know fruit and encouragement so far. Fruit takes time. And maybe your prayer request in April to the Lord and to your friends is pray that God would show me some fruit this month. Pray that there'd be some encouragement that come my way this month, and that would give me further fuel to glorify God here and be faithful here. God loves to answer prayers like that, I think. Mm-hmm.